was 8 of 47 in that first round compared to 3 of 19 for Thurman. So a different Fundora on display, but again, a guy who's using his physical attributes. And my God, if you're blessed with that, why not use it?
One thing we did bring up to Fundora said, look, is your willingness to brawl a curse as well as a blessing? And he said, no, this is a tough man's sport. You have to dig deep. I don't think it's a problem to brawl at all.
And I think it was Roy Jones Jr. who actually said that he believes in many do. There was a sharp left hand that buckled the knees of Thurman. I was going to say, Roy Jones thinks Fundora is a better inside fighter than a long-range fighter.
Certainly.
And he does. He is hittable, but you can't really hurt him unless you're Mendoza.
He's got a great chin. He's got a great willingness, and he also has incredible stamina. Nobody works harder than the backyard gym.
Incredible.
Military training with the boots and everything.
And in the mountains, getting that altitude training. They eat, live, and breathe boxing, the Fundora family. And Thurman eating some punches from Fundora.
Look, if you're Keith Thurman here at 37, he did show a good chin in that sequence. He's eaten some of the best shots from Fundora early. He's still standing. Can he, though, mount offense?
That's the thing. How many of those big shots can you take? The first one starting off in the first round, and this last one kind of buckled Thurman's knee. So, again, he's vulnerable for that left hand. And every time he lunges in, he opens up a lot. So he's got to be careful with that, Thurman.
Fundora trying to cut off the ring, following Thurman right now. Thurman able to keep moving to his right, which of course is right into the power alley of the southpaw.
And again, I know that's a game plan for Thurman, but how long can you do that? He's 37 years old. Those knees, I don't know how good they are. He's going to tire a lot.
Forget about waiting for that turning point when Thurman has to make a decision to brawl or box.
Yeah,
he may be forced into that with age at some point here.
I think his best chances is to fight in the inside now.
Very patient, Sebastian Fundora, following Thurman around, landing the jab.
Fundora did break character after he landed that big punch early. He let out a big smile in the face of Thurman.
Sebastian, don't leave it out there. Don't leave it out there.
Like ever since.
Like Slender Man was granted a license by the Athletic Commission. It's unbelievable. But
listen for that bell, gentlemen. Listen for the bell.
Tallest super welterweight champion in history. There was a of Keith Thurman, who started his training at the age of 7, guided by his mentor Ben Getty, who tragically passed away. Aspiring Hall of Famer Winky Wright at a young age. He left school at a young age, chasing his craft and building a champion's path, forged through discipline and belief. And that's one thing about Keith Thurman. Don't tell him he can't beat Sebastian Fundora.
Exactly.
Gentlemen, watch the feet.
He was trained for much of his pro career by Dan Birmingham, who retired, who trained so many great champions, including the Hall of Famer Winky Wright.
Yep.
I think it's time for Thurman to take his chance, or at least try to work that body. There was times where he was having success when he jumps in. He works the body well. I mean, it's right in front of you for Thurman.
In round 2, Fundora was 7 of 52. Thurman just 6 of 19.
There it is.
Off the head, off the head.
Work. There's uppercut on the inside by Fundora. Now Thurman coming on the inside, landing the right to the body, but the left hand from Fundora. And despite Tony Morgan telling Thurman to go to your left, he continues to go to the right, which is into the danger zone of that left hand of Fundora.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely a no-no against his left-hander. You don't want to go towards that, brutal and vicious left hand.
And a guy who's known for his ring IQ.
Yeah.
Get him up a little bit.
Sometimes people do it, to make you throw that left hand and trying to counter, but I don't think that's the best idea for Thurman.
Good right hand there with the body from Thurman. Still unable to really draw the respect of Fundora by landing the big one. And Keith is such a classy boxer puncher, but he's going to have to fight mean in this fight to turn the momentum in his favor.
Question is, can he at the age of 37? And 2 fights in 6 years.
Yeah. But at least try. I mean, you're making it too easy, too comfortable for Fundora right now at that reach.
And meanwhile, for Fundora, you guys are happy with his start, using the jab, sitting content?
Exactly. I think I am.
Now he's opening up.
was that body punch just now from Thurman that drew that reaction of Fundora letting his hands go. But to your question, Fundora has remained poised, hasn't put himself in bad positions, and when he does that, boy, can he control rounds and control the terms of the fight.
Yeah, more than anything that he's controlling the fight, and you don't want to put yourself, like you mentioned, Brian, in the position where Thurman is able to counterpunch you with
Both
overhand
have
rights.
predicted a knockout. Fundora seeking his 3rd consecutive KO, hoping to defend this title for the 3rd time. Thurman lands a left hook to the body, but continues to move
To the right.
to the right, and Fundora continues to plant the jab.
Listen for the bell, gentlemen. Time right there.